Welcome to the 3rd Annual Global Warriors Conference. Such an honor to have each and every one of you here today, and also thank you to our sponsors, and thank you to my parents as well who are in the room. Mom and Dad, thank you so much. Now, at this time, I'd love to go over the itinerary. So this is a 2-day conference. Today is day 1, and during day 1, we're going to go through the itinerary here. We have amazing speakers from all over the world, and some are from the local area, Palm Coast, beautiful souls. And I encourage you to listen in, take notes. And if you checked in this morning, you received a swag bag. So again, make sure to take lots of notes. And then we're going to go ahead and go through the speakers, and on the itinerary, you'll see a section that says break. So during the break, we're going to have icebreakers, and then we're also going to have a moment where you can actually connect with others as well, okay, in this actual room. So you won't be leaving the room, but you'll be staying in the room and connecting with others as well. And then we'll have a period where we have lunch around 11:15, and then we'll go through another set of speakers, and then a break again. And then we'll go through another set of speakers here, and then that will wrap up day 1. And then we have our outing in the local area, Palm Coast. That will be from 3:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I'm super excited, fired up. And then day 2, for day 2, we will also go through a set of speakers, break, lunch, and then break as well. And then we'll go ahead and wrap up the conference. Again, I'm really looking forward to this event today. Thank you all so much for being here. Now, I want to start off by giving you all a little background in regards to a little bit more about me, the company Life Service Center of America, and how this all began, because you're probably wondering, we're now at the 3rd Annual Global Warriors Conference. What is this all about? So I'll backtrack here a little bit and I'll tell you more. Essentially, a few years ago, I almost lost my life, death by strangulation in a domestic violence relationship. And after everything that happened, I stepped into God's purpose for my life, and I launched a podcast, launched a books, and I launched a company, Life Service Center of America. And then God also led me to host events. It started off with domestic violence and sexual assault, topics that I'm a survivor of. But God didn't stop there. God said, my child, I need you to go and do it on other subjects as well. And so I did just that with the team. This is possible because of the team. And so we've also done events on leadership, business, human trafficking, autism, you name it. We have not stopped since. Pregnancy topics. And this is us listening to God and what he needs us to do here. And I love it. I love serving others. Now, the topic of my talk today is leadership and a warrior's mindset. Now, challenges. We all face our challenges. A few of the challenges that I face are domestic violence and sexual assault, amongst other things. Now, keep in mind, challenges are inevitable, but what are you going to do when you're faced with challenges? And so I just told you earlier today, in regards to domestic violence, I almost lost my life, death by strangulation in a domestic violence relationship. And here's the reality. Domestic violence is currently occurring. And some have faced domestic violence, whether they identify as a woman or a man. And here's the reality. This is happening, or it has happened to someone that you may even know. But I encourage you, if you're listening to this message today, do not give up. There is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And how do I know that? Because I've been there. And what got me through? My faith. And in regards to the sexual assault, I was sexually assaulted when I was 8 years old, and then again as an adult. And I remember waking up and feeling numb to pain. And I said, you know what? I never want anyone to have to go through this or feel the way that I did. No one should have to. And recently we launched a book called Overcoming Heart Blocks, Inspiring Stories for Healing from Trauma, with beautiful souls from all over the world who came forward about their own journey in regards to trauma, including my own mother, bless her soul. And now, challenges, remember, are truly inevitable, but keep the faith. Again, if you have faced a challenge, you can overcome. I believe it. Amen. Now, leadership, and here's an acronym for you. L, the L in leader is leader, and then the E in leadership, extraordinary. I truly believe each and every one of you are extraordinary. And then attitude. Yes, attitude. How are you showing up on a daily basis? How's your attitude? Always remember to maintain a positive attitude. Now, I do see some of you taking notes. Again, the L in leadership is leader. The E in leadership is extraordinary. And then A in leadership is attitude. And then the D is dominate. Yes, you can dominate. I believe in you. And then the E in leadership is enjoy the journey we call life. It's truly beautiful. You only have one life to live. And remember, you are too blessed to be stressed, and there are so many things in this lifetime to be grateful for. And the R in leadership is resilient. Yes, you. I believe you are resilient. Whatever you have faced in this lifetime, that you can get through. And remember to maintain a resilient mindset. And now the S in leadership is serve. Yes, you. You are a leader. And I believe you can serve on the front lines. And the H in leadership is hold on to hope. There is always hope. Don't tell me there isn't hope, because there is. And how do I know that? Because I've seen it with my own eyes. And the I in leadership is inspiration. You are an inspiration. Yes, you, each and every one of you. And the P in leadership is for pray daily. Yes, continuously reading his words. It's not just one and done. Continuously reading his words and building a relationship with him. And one of the things I love in today's day and age is that now they have what is called the Bible app on your phone. Right. And so I often heard, well, I can't pray, or I don't have the Bible with me. Well, now you have your phone with you, and you have the Bible app. And they have amazing plans. I love it. Check it out. It's called the Bible app. And then also, too, effective leadership. Write this down. Effective leadership. Teamwork, communication, listening, faith, amongst other things. So important. And now, warrior's mindset. And always remember to keep going. Yes, again, there's a warrior in each and every one of you, right? That's why you're in the room. Yes, you are a warrior. Maintain a warrior's mindset and keep going no matter what. In this lifetime, you will continuously face challenges. But again, what are you going to do when you're faced with those challenges? When you get down, get back up and keep up the good fight. Now, I want to tell you a little bit more about my fitness journey here. So here I am, and I remember working out constantly, and I was just at the week where I was about to hit my goal, and something happened in the gym in my house. I had a gym in my house, yes I did, here in Palm Coast. And here I am working out, and I said, yes, this is the week I get to hit my goal. But something happened in the gym, right below, in my knee area. And I said, oh my God, something just happened. Bam, is what I heard. And I said, okay, I didn't even want to look down because I already knew. And so when I went to the doctor, we talked about it. Doctor said, stay out of the gym. I did. And as you can see on the screen, I had a knee injury for quite some time, which then led me to have to sit on the couch. I remember my sister-in-law visiting often, and she said, Gigi, that knee injury, and you're talking about the knee injury often, because that's what I knew at that time, is literally now I have this knee brace, and there's not much that I could do with the knee brace. So here I am constantly waking up, feeling the pain. It was very painful, and I wish it on no one. And so here I am, and I prayed daily, gave my battle to God, and next thing I know, I meet this beautiful soul, an amazing trainer. Chelsea Denlinger is my trainer. I actually wrote a blog on it as well, as far as the work that we did together, as far as my fitness journey. And beautiful soul, and grateful for the community support as well, and friends and family. And here we are, working out day in, day out. She never had me look at the knee injury. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't be in front of you or the woman I am today if we did that, right? If we literally just said, well, now here's the knee injury, you can't do much. No. She got me out there and she said, go out there and run, lady. And I did just that. And because of her belief in me and the work that we did, I was able to successfully run a 5K, 10K, half marathon, and full marathon. God is good. God is good. And now I'm training for my first triathlon that's scheduled for October of next year in St. Augustine. And in the mix of training for the triathlon, I now had a medical emergency that appeared during this training for the triathlon. But here's the reality. It's how you look at it, how you look at your situation. So it has now led me to be out of the running for 7 weeks. I was out of it for 7 weeks and now having to gradually get back into it just recently. And I took it very slowly, but I never said I couldn't do it. I gave it to him. Give your battles to him and take it one day at a time. Now, mindset takes me back to mindset. Shift your mindset from a negative mindset to a positive mindset and maintain a positive mindset. And we spoke about the triathlon in 2026. If you may be running your first marathon or even doing a triathlon, I believe in you. And now, earlier I spoke about the blogs. So I do have a blog in regards to fitness on my website. You can find it at Life Service Center of America. And I didn't stop there. God also led me to continue on and do a fitness challenge. That's Coach Misty's 21-day fitness challenge here in the local area. She runs a Elevate studio at Good Vibes here in the local area, Palm Coast. Beautiful soul. And we also work out together on Saturday. I know some of you in the room are part of our workout group. Bless your souls for showing up for yourself. I love it. Yes. And so when we talk about the fitness challenge, some may say, well, you were already fit. You already had muscle. What's going on? Right? But then you look at this picture. Anyone can tell me the difference on what you see in the first day of the 21-day challenge versus the last day of the 21-day challenge? Anyone? Tone? Correct. Yes, I've also heard lean. Yes. So there you have it. Before, that was June 2nd, 2025. And then day 21 of the fitness challenge, June 22nd, 2025. All things are possible. I have now lost 50 plus pounds. God is good. Keep the faith. Now, nutrition. It's not just working out. It's not just about working out. It's also what are you putting into your body on a daily basis? What are you consuming? And so for me, my go-to has been a smoothie. I say go-to because that's literally what I go to for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I love it. I feel great during my runs and during my workout. And so remember, do what works for you. But always remember to choose the healthier option rather than something that you know may not be healthy. And then rest. Rest was a challenge for me, I'll be honest. It was a challenge during my training. But I faced it head on. I gave it to my trainer. I said, what can we do here? And she said, rest. 8+ hours rest. And I did just that, and it has transformed my life. I went from resting 4 hours during my studies as well, because I was in school at the time, to now resting 8 hours, and I have seen the transformation of what rest can do. I also cover it in my blog as well. And so if you're listening to this message and rest is a challenge for you, face it head on today. I believe in you. You can get through it. And remember, faith over fear. Don't live in fear. You don't have to live in fear. You can get through. Keep the faith. And if you have faced a traumatic experience, I know we talked about trauma a little bit earlier today, you can get through. Face it head on. As difficult as it may be, I know, I've been there. You can get through. And now, Joshua 1:9, it's one of my favorite verses. It states, haven't I commanded you be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid or discouraged, for your Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Don't tell me you're alone, because you're not. God is with you wherever you go. Remember that. Write that down, Joshua 1:9. And now I want to leave you with this quote. It says here, growth is truly the beauty of life. There is growth in each and every one of you. Trust the process. Maintain a growth mindset. I believe in you. Thank you. Walk with Purpose. We have beautiful souls from all over the world. So this is a podcast. I do have a book as well called Walk With Me, as you can see it there on the table, and God First. So the Walk With Me book, and then the podcast, and then God First as well. No matter how you put it, walk with me, God first, walk with me, right? Keep the faith. And not just that, I also have collaborative podcasts as well with folks in this room, Sherry and Renee, beautiful souls. It's called Rooted in Joy. And then we also have Freedom is Everybody's Job with Mindy East, beautiful soul. And we also have some contact information for you all here if you'd like to reach me. If you need a coach of some sort, maybe life coaching or business coaching, or you have a goal that you're looking to achieve, I'm more than happy to assist you. Don't hesitate to contact me via the Contact Us section on the website. And remember, don't give up. I believe in you, and you can achieve your goal. Thank you. Speaker, and I'll be your host for today, day 2. We had absolutely a blast yesterday at day 1 of the 3rd annual Global Warriors Conference. Again, it's such an honor to have each and every one of you here today. Thank you. And my parents as well, thank you. And to our sponsors, thank you. And thank you all for listening in. Now, yesterday I spoke to you all about leadership and a warrior's mindset. And today I'll be covering the warrior's path. Now, when we talk about the warrior's path, yes, it is truly unique, but you need to make sure that you are highly equipped. We need to be highly equipped. And so let's talk about self-care for a moment here, because it's truly important. You cannot serve from an empty cup. So first and foremost, you need to make certain that your cup is filled. Next, gratitude and your ability to let go and let him and be grateful. There's so much to be grateful for. Again, yesterday we spoke about too blessed to be stressed. There's so many blessings in this lifetime. And so remember, gratitude. Next, be comfortable being uncomfortable. How many of you have done something that made you uncomfortable, but you did it anyway? How did it feel? Can someone share with me? How did it feel? Anyone want to share it? Tanya?
Incredible.
Incredible. Yeah. It's a good. Dr. Drew? Empowering?
Yeah. One thing we actually did, we went to this park where you had to do all the zip lining, but it had 15 ultimate, and we really never done anything like that. And by the end, it was this ultimate challenge. So my hands were shaking. I actually said I wasn't going to do it, but then I saw a young woman who did it, and I was like, if she can, actually it was an older woman. I was like, if she can do it, I can't let her beat me.
Nice.
So I got back my butt up there, and I finished it, and I was at the end, I didn't think I could, but then God said you can, so I just got up there and did it. It felt so good.
Yes, zip lining. It's fun, and you did it.
Well,
you did it afraid.
The ending was obstacle course, so you literally had to hang on for it got harder and harder. So it was literally just one rope that you had to climb up, and then you were just reaching over to the other side, and just you were really high up. I have the little fear of heights, so I was way above the ground doing this stuff.
Amazing. And you got out of your comfort zone, and
Yeah.
you did it afraid. That's right. Do it afraid. Get out of your comfort zone. If you haven't done something that got you out of your comfort zone, I encourage you to do it today. I believe in you. You got this. Now, joy. I want to ask you this question. What gives you the most joy? Michelle, I'll start off with you. What gives you the most joy? Yeah?
Oh, man. Gives me the most joy.
Yes.
Being able to provide all the things that I do for my nonprofit that allows us to do those scholarships and feed the babies and feed the hungry and help the homeless. That's what gives me the most joy.
I love it. Being able to provide for your nonprofit. Yonette, what gives you the most joy?
My family.
Your family. Thank you. Dr. Jugo, what gives you the most joy?
Every day of my life.
Every day of your life. Very powerful. Dr. Tanya Gold, what gives you the most joy?
All this connection, love, and connection with the people.
Okay. And Crystal, what gives you the most joy?
Serving others.
Serving others.
Yes.
Paula, what gives you the most joy?
Winning
Winning.
in life
Okay.
and love.
Love it. Cherie, what gives you the most joy?
Touching and helping others.
Touching and helping others. Okay. Frania, what gives you the most joy?
Knowing that I move someone forward.
Okay. William, what gives you the most joy?
Being of service.
Being of service. Paul, what gives you the most joy?
Helping others and being outside in nature.
Helping others and being outside in nature. Okay. Dr. Haynes, what gives you the most joy? Relationships. Okay. Mr. Cope, what gives you the most joy?
The experience of perfect love.
The experience of perfect love. Got it. Judah, what gives you the most joy?
Being able to help and feel appreciated by those who love me.
Being able to help those who love you. Correct. Okay, and appreciate it. Got it. Dad, what gives you the most joy? Oh, thank you, Dad. Dad. Oh, thank you. Okay, and then the back table, or Jeanette, what gives you the most joy? God. I love it. And I cannot see the face of the individual sitting. Okay, yes, Jacqueline, what gives you the most joy? Jacqueline, what gives you the most joy?
The most joy is God.
God. Okay, Amber, what gives you the most joy?
Helping others succeed.
Helping others succeed. Love it. And to your husband, what gives you the most joy, sir?
Helping out other veterans.
Helping out other veterans. Powerful. And Dr. Soul, what gives you the most joy?
My wife.
Your wife. Love it. Mom, as you're in the room, what gives you the most joy? You're the last one that I'm hitting up to. What gives you the most joy? Your family. Okay. And for me, what gives me the most joy is serving. My word of the year every year is serve, and I love it. Next, focus. Focus in general, because it's very important in all areas of our lives. Maybe it's a goal as well that you may have. I encourage you to focus in and achieve the goal. And if you have put a goal off to the side, I encourage you to circle back to the goal today and work on it. You got this. I believe in you. Next, commitment. Commitment truly matters. It's one thing saying, okay, I know I have a goal. Here it is. But what are you doing? What are you doing on a daily basis? How are you showing up? We talked about mindset, a warrior's mindset yesterday. But what about commitment? Commitment, day in, day out. A lot of you in this room, we work out together, right? What do? Consistency, right? Consistency. And we're committed. We are committed. We are committed to achieving our fitness goals. And so we show up what? We show up for ourselves in regards to the fitness, and we do what we say we're going to do. And we give it our all. So if you're in this room today, you're listening in, I believe in you. If you have a goal, you will achieve the goal. That's how much I believe in you. Now, there's a poem by me that I'd love to share with you. And it's called Never Give Up. Never give up. Walls surround me. That's all I see. All I want is to be free. I scream at the top of my lungs, God, please help me. The back of my mind wants to give up. Then my heart reminds me that I'm one of a kind. I feel closed in with nowhere to go. Then I remember the beauty of life is to grow. It doesn't matter if you grow slow. Growing is the purpose of life in everyone. It doesn't matter how old you are, the color of your skin, your religion, your political views, the amount of money you make, the car you drive, how many friends you have, how many followers you have on social media, your job title, how tall or how short you are, your gender, your sexuality, your age, your fashion style, your body structure, the type of music you listen to, your family's culture, or anything else that our society's education system has altered our minds to focus on. Always remember, you are in control of your mind's reticular activating system. You focus on what you want to see, hear, and believe in. Therefore, growth is in everyone. Never give up. Now, the light may seem dim right now, but all you need to do is wake up the reticular activating system in your mind, and you too will realize you are one of a kind. Never give up. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I do have a podcast as well. I mentioned that yesterday. It's called Walk With Me. And we talked about the book as well, Walk With Me book, Walk With Me podcast. And I'm grateful for the beautiful souls who've come forward and have been a guest on the podcast as well. I know many in the room have been a guest as well. Thank you so much. And I also have a collaborative podcast with friends. Some of you are in the room. I do a collaborative podcast called Rooted in Joy in this local area, Palm Coast, with Renee and Sherry. Also speakers today, beautiful souls. And then I also have Freedom is Everybody's Job with Mindy East. Highly recommend listening into the podcast. You can find that information here on the screen. And then I also have the contact information. I did mention that I am a life and business coach as well. So again, I love helping others achieve their goals. It's all about meeting people where they are. And my job is not done until I assist you with achieving your goal, doing exactly what we say we're going to do. And now I do have a QR code up here as well. If you can scan the QR code, and please let me know how I did. Just some feedback there, and I appreciate you. Thank you all so much.